Today we're going to try pizza cupcakes as seen on Shark Tank. Now, I didn't actually watch this episode. I used to watch Shark Tank a lot. I haven't seen any recent episodes. I feel like this was an old episode, though, because I feel like I might remember it. But honestly, I don't remember all there is to it. The secret dough you'll love, fluffy, irresistible, buttery, doughy, all that good stuff. Now, the interesting thing about these ones is that I had to go bankrupt to buy them because this box was $7.98. It's $7.98 for 11 ounces of food in here. You get 6 little pizza cupcakes. So I really feel like they're going to have to really impress me for me to be happy with this purchase. But I'm still interested, so let's see what they look like. Okay, I'm not super impressed with the way these are packaged. Considering it's $7.98, I kind of expected, you know, an individual package. But no, we get 6 in one plastic bag, and the pepperoni's kind of coming out of it. So I'm a little unimpressed there, especially for the money, but let's go ahead and read the instructions. Preheat oven. Okay, so we cannot microwave these. You can air fry them or you can oven them. Preheat oven to 375, bake for 10 to 12 minutes, serve and enjoy, or air fryer, preheat air fryer to 350, bake for 6 minutes, let's serve, sit 1 minute and enjoy. I guess we'll go with oven. And they have their little story on here. Family-owned small business in Brooklyn, 2018. Our pizza dreams go way back to Venice, Italy, blah, blah, blah. Just like that, the pizza cupcake was born. Blah, 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 blah. There's a little picture of them. You know, I'm happy that a small business is getting out there on Shark Tank and all that good stuff, but I can't say I'm impressed so far. So let's just put these in the oven and see what comes out. Well, here's my pizza cupcakes out of the oven for a couple minutes, let them cool down a little bit. They seem a little bit hard on the edges. I put them in for 11 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes was recommended. We'll see how they go, but as I look at them, I'm growing more and more disappointed unless somehow the flavor is just really there. They just don't seem that interesting. Pizza Cupcake is also not a good name because it's not a cupcake. You see, a cupcake, it would have toppings like on top of it, like coming out of it, and not in the middle. This is kind of like a pizza donut, I guess, or like a pizza donut hole. I don't know. Pizza Cupcake's just a fun name, but it really doesn't represent a cupcake at all. And now I'm starting to make up things to make fun of it. So I'm gonna go in and clear my mind. Just pretend that this is just somebody handed me this. I don't know how much it costs, and just take a bite and judge. Well, you might be surprised that I'm extremely disappointed. I honestly, even with all those expectations I put on it, I expected a lot better than this. The interesting thing is that, according to their box, it's the secret dough you'll love. That's the interesting part, is that these dough biscuits, I guess, are great. I think that the crust aspect of this is great. It is flaky, it is buttery, soft on the inside, flaky on the outside. It's a good dough, but everything else just really lets it down, in my opinion. The pepperoni, first off, there's literally one pepperoni. You get one pepperoni in here. That's it. Each one has one single pepperoni, and I'm disgusted by that fact that I paid a premium price for this and I'm getting one pepperoni in here. What is happening? I mean, it's not like false advertising, because they only advertise it as having one pepperoni on the picture. But it's ridiculous. It's supposed to be a pepperoni pizza cupcake. Where's the pepperoni? Just one pepperoni makes no sense. There is enough cheese. That's why it's very confusing that there's only one pepperoni, because there's a good amount of cheese. But again, the cheese is not great quality. It's fine, but it's not really that good. Take a look at this. Take a look at the picture here. I'm going to try to explain this. If you can see, there's kind of like Italian seasonings all around it, which would have been really good, but they're not here. I've got 2 here. There's no seasoning. There's no seasoning on the pepperoni. There's no seasoning on the cheese. There's no seasoning on the crust. There's no seasoning apparently in the sauce. And the sauce is my biggest complaint, because it sucks. It's a terrible sauce, and I complain about sauces a lot. I have a high bar for sauces, I know that, but this is terrible. It's like a cheap sauce. I just feel like they're letting down the rest of the product, especially for the price. If these were cheap, then I wouldn't have so many complaints, but for a premium product, to have the only premium thing really be the only new invention, which is the outside, the dough. I mean, it's fine to focus on that, but you really got to complement it with something else, because nothing else about this is any good. It's just a crappy pizza roll essentially. So I don't know. I really hate everything about this, especially because I paid a lot of money for it. That's really my problem. I expected a little bit more. I really like their crust. Good job on this crust right here, but everything else has got to be stepped up. Otherwise, I can't recommend this really to anybody. I would not suggest anybody buy this because it's just too expensive for what you're getting. You're not getting a quality pizza cupcake. You're getting a quality pizza cupcake exterior with crappy ingredients in the middle. So that's the pizza cupcake as presented by Shark Tank, but remember that no endorsement by the producers, broadcaster of Shark Tank is implied by that. So it just means it was on there. They're not endorsing it, and I wouldn't if I was them. So that's the pizza cupcake. Disappointing, and I will see you all next time.